Hey guys, it's me Harsh and welcome back to my channel Baking Vibes. Today is 31st October, which is the American festival of Halloween. So I thought of making a Halloween treat called brain cupcakes. So let's get started.
The ingredients that you will require are 1 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, half a cup of powdered sugar or caster sugar, 1 whole egg, an eighth of a cup of softened butter, half cup of whole milk, a quarter teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 plus 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder, a quarter teaspoon of vanilla essence or extract, an eighth of a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and finally half teaspoon of liquid red food color and 1/4 teaspoon of liquid gel red food color.
So let's whip up the ingredients. So first we will have to prepare our dry ingredients. So into our flour we will add in our cocoa powder, followed by the baking powder, salt and the baking soda, and now we will just whisk it using a whisk. Once everything is nice and well combined, set it aside until we need it for our next step. Now we have to prep our wet ingredients. So into our milk we will add in our food colors. And now we will just mix it using a spoon until everything is nice and well mixed. This is a very nice red color and just what we wanted for our cupcakes. It will give it a very bright color. We will set this aside and then move ahead. So our next step is of creaming our butter and sugar. So into a large mixing bowl, we will add in our butter. Make sure that it is soft, not melted or not even straight out of the refrigerator, as it will not help in the creaming method. Now we will add in our sugar. And now by using an electric hand mixer, you can also use a stand mixer, we will cream this. If you want, you can also use a normal whisk, but that will take a lot of time. So it's up to you. This will take about 5 minutes. Let's start creaming it. We will scrape the sides of the bowl and the bottom in between our creaming process, as it will ensure that no dry sugar is remaining. Now we will add in the vanilla essence. And keep creaming our butter. Now we will add in our egg and continue mixing with an electric hand mixer. You only have to mix in after adding the egg until it is nicely incorporated. We don't have to overmix it now. For the next step, we have to add in our dry and our wet ingredients into the butter, alternating them. So we have to start and end with a dry mixture while adding the wet mixture in between. So we will start by adding our dry mixture. A third of our flour we have to add in right now. Just eyeball it, it does not have to be exact. And now mix it using an electric hand mixer. Now we will add in half of our wet ingredients. As I've said before, you can either use a hand whisk or a stand mixer. It does not make a big deal, but the time will vary. So let's continue mixing it. Now we will add in half of our dry ingredients. And continue mixing. Now it's time to add in the remaining wet ingredients. We will mix this and then add in a final addition of flour. To finish mixing our batter, we will fold it using a spatula and then use our whisk again. Once we have scraped the bowl, we will use our whisk again. We now have to pour our batter into our cupcake cases, which I have already lined with paper cases. Now I am using a ladle today. If you want, you can also use a trigger release ice cream scoop or a tablespoon also if you want. So we will just scoop in our batter. We have to fill our pans 3/4 full so that they have some room to rise. This batter yields for about 6 to 10 cupcakes. So if you want to make more, you can easily double this recipe. It is very easily convertible. So now we will bake these at 180 degrees Celsius for about 12 to 15 minutes or until a skewer inserted comes out clean. So my cupcakes have baked completely and I have let them cool down at room temperature for about 30 minutes. Now since they were baked a bit lopsided, I trimmed the top with a serrated knife and now they are flat. Now to decorate them as brain cupcakes, we need 2 piping bags and both of them are fitted with round nozzles. One is fitted with a bigger one, this is Wilton 2A tip, and one of them is fitted with a smaller one, this is Wilton number 10. Now as you can see in this piping bag, I have applied some red food color on the outside, on the edges of it, and then I have filled in with light pink colored icing. Now today I am using whipped cream. If you want, you can also use some buttercream. So to decorate them as brain cupcakes, we will use white icing with the larger tip and we will pipe a mound on top of the cupcake. Once it is done, now it's time to create a brain. So first we have to divide it into 2 parts just as the brain is. So we will pipe a line on top of it. And now we have to cover this whole 2 parts with squiggly lines from top to the bottom. Now it doesn't matter if they are perfect or not, because after all it's a brain, and how many of us have actually seen a real brain? I don't think a lot of us, so it doesn't matter, just make some squiggly lines. One of the cupcakes are ready and it already looks a little bit like a brain. And that was my attempt of making a brain cupcake. Please do tell me in the comment section down below that if they are similar to the pictures that we have seen of brain. Please do try these at home and surprise your families and friends at the time of Halloween, and subscribe to my channel for more such wonderful recipes. We'll meet again in the next video. Until then, keep baking and stay happy. Bye bye.